People are asking what's the difference between a vegan and a vegetarian. Well, first off, vegetarians don't eat meat, poultry, or fish. However, they do include some animal products in their diet, like dairy and eggs. Vegans avoid all animal products and byproducts. This means no meat, poultry, fish, dairy, eggs, and often no honey. And both terms are older than you think. Vegetarianism was first mentioned by Greek philosopher Pythagoras of Samos in 500 BCE. Yeah, the same guy who loved triangles. He was all about angles and causing no harm to any living thing. Buddhists and Hindus also believed in the same things, of course.
I'm a Buddhist!
But the term vegan, a word that seems fairly new, at least in my mind, originated in 1944. A British carpenter named Donald Watson said that since vegetarians ate dairy and eggs, he needed a new word to describe people who didn't. But because that may seem a little too cut and dry, let's muddy the waters a bit. Vegetarians have 3 subtypes, which include lacto-vegetarians, those who include dairy but not eggs; ovo-vegetarians, include eggs but not dairy; and lacto-ovo-vegetarians, who include neither. Vegans are the way more hardcore of the two. Like I said, they exclude all the same things vegetarians do but continue their list with any animal byproduct. Things like honey, leather, wool, and any product tested on animals. They aim for a lifestyle dedicated to eliminating animal exploitation and supporting environmental sustainability.
Tackling the climate and ecological emergencies.
And I know that sounds pretty strict, but in reality, you can't escape animal products. For instance, a vegan who plays by the rules needs to take supplements, vitamins crucial for survival. One of those vital compounds is B12, which exists almost entirely in animal products. So while they might state vigorously that they don't consume any animal or its byproduct, they're kinda cheating. What about avocados? Well, they've come under fire as well. Vegans believe they should be fair game, but it turns out they might not be. Why? Because bees are required for pollination. To harvest them, thousands of beehives are transported via trucks in pretty messy conditions to work in different fields. Most bees don't survive a year. Critics say it's a cruel and unsustainable practice. Defenders of veganism have fired back by saying, look, the reality is what it is. Do the best you can, do as little harm as you can, and ignore the gatekeeping. Well, if that's not enough, it gets even stricter. There's raw veganism, where no food can be cooked. The diet is plant-based, excluding all the same stuff as before, but now no food items should be heated above 118 degrees Fahrenheit or 48 degrees Celsius. Why? Because higher temps destroy nutrients and enzymes needed by humans. So what do they eat? Fruits, veggies, nuts, seeds, oils, fermented foods like kimchi, and an assortment of dehydrated raw versions of things like crackers and chips. When Watson coined the term vegan, he issued a formal description in his newsletter in which he clarified the pronunciation as vegan, not vegan, sort of like when the inventor of the GIF said it's pronounced GIF. The newsletter started with 25 subscribers, and by the time he died in 2005, 61 years later, there were 250,000 self-proclaimed vegans living in England, and 2 million in the US. Some famous vegans: Ariana Grande, Natalie Portman, Woody Harrelson, Billie Eilish, Benedict Cumberbatch, and Bill Clinton. Vegetarians? Pythagoras, of course, Da Vinci, Einstein, Gandhi, Paul McCartney, and Miley Cyrus. So to sum up, vegetarians exclude meat, poultry, or fish, with some exceptions. Vegans exclude all animal products and byproducts, with some confusion. There it is, the difference made clear, I hope.